I'm Melissa.
I'm Brian.
And this is our channel.
Hopefully you watch this video. Hopefully you watch all the videos. Alright guys, today we're going to talk about a few things. We actually have a little more structure. I have things written down. She has things written down, but they're over there because if they're not over there, she won't look at the camera. A little more structure today. She's going to be doing most of the talking. I went out earlier, voted, vlogged a little bit. So that's going to be in here. That's going to be at the end. We're going to talk about the important stuff. First, important stuff about diet. Voting's important. You won't see this in time to go vote, but you should have voted. If not, I'm disappointed. But we get straight into the business, and then you'll see the vlog. You'll see we went out for dinner last night, got a bunch of video on that. It's like this much, it's not a lot. It's that much. But I'll put that in there. This is going to be a 15 minutes.
I don't know.
I want to keep it down. I don't like watching 20-minute videos, but we'll get it done. So there we go.
All right. So I first want to talk about how we got started and like what really helped us at the beginning. And what helped me personally is I downloaded the MyFitnessPal app, and on there you can put in your daily food, you can put in your daily water intake, you can put your weight in, and if you exercise. We do not exercise, so that part I never put in.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
I think I laughed.
So for food, so basically like when you're in the app, you can bring it up, and when it pops up, you can put in your food, and you can search or scan all types of labels. So you can either input it yourself, you can search for it, or like you can take your phone and actually scan the label. So like sometimes we're at the grocery store, and I'll just like scan the label real quick, or like at home or whatever makes it the easiest for you. Another thing is like if you're out to eat, this is my favorite part, like say we go to Red Robin or something, like I can look up their menu and be like, okay, I want this burger, but I don't know how many carbs it has, so we'll look it up to make sure it's between our means for the day. Another thing is I like putting in my weight because it kind of like gives you like this line graph, and it makes you really happy when all of a sudden you start way up here and it just slowly decreases.
As long as the line doesn't go back up, it's going to be a good time.
Right. I mean, some weeks I'm kind of like, meh, if I gain like half a pound, and then I'm mad and calling my scale the B word and kicking it. But most of the time, it's usually going down. Usually going down. Anyways, so another thing about that is it also like if you lose like a big chunk, like say you start with like 20 pounds, it's really cool because it'll be like, congratulations, you've lost 20 pounds, good job. And like for me that like motivates me. The next thing I wanted to discuss was the Keto Calculator. Now, the first thing that I did, and I did it for both of us, and I actually did it for my mom, is you go in and you're like ketocalculator.com or whatever, and it'll ask you for your like your gender, your weight, your body fat percentage. If you don't know what your body fat percentage is, I didn't know what mine was. There's like can be like little pictures of people, and it's like skinny person, kind of skinny person, a little overweight, pretty overweight, obese, severely obese. Like it has all these pictures, and you can just like click which one you think you look like. I was the severely obese one, I think.
Past all of those was me. Like.
Anyways, you also put in your activity level and like your goal, like if you want to lose weight, if you want to maintain, or if you want to gain muscle. Obviously, we're in the part where we want to lose weight.
Kind of. I mean,
you want to gain muscle too.
It's always bulk season for me.
Whatever. Anyways, so we want to lose weight, so that's the one we clicked. And then it'll give you all your macros, like it'll calculate it for you. If you don't know what your macros are, that's like your fats, your proteins, and your carbs. And it'll tell you like how much you should be having of each thing. And it'll even tell you like how many calories you should be eating a day to maintain that. But as you're losing weight, obviously you need to keep doing your calculator so it can change your macros. Personally, we don't count our calories.
Not really.
We only eat when we're hungry and we stop when we're full. Like if we're not hungry and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we haven't ate all day, I won't eat. Like I will not eat unless I'm hungry. If you have any questions, you can ask me. But at the same time, it's really easy if you just look on the Keto Calculator, just type it into Google, and it'll give you all the steps.
Yeah. Another important thing we did for a while was we didn't eat after like 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, we've been doing intermittent fasting.
Yeah. Well, you do.
I do intermittent fasting. So basically, I really try not to eat after like a certain time. It's usually like 7:30 because by the time I get off work at 6 and get home, and sometimes I have to make dinner. Sometimes we're eating leftovers, which is a big help. I try to make dinners on Sundays.
We used to cook all our dinners on Sundays.
Oh yeah, for like the whole week, and then we would be done.
We would be banging shoulders with people in Costco, getting my anxiety up there, and then we would spend 4 or 5 hours on Sunday cooking 3 to 4 meals
Right.
that we would eat through the week.
That was a lot easier. We should probably go back to doing
No,
that.
probably not. Too much, 2 days in a row.
Anyway, so I would try not to eat past 7:30, and then I personally fast through breakfast. I've never really been a big breakfast eater at all, but he is. I mean, he likes to eat his breakfast.
Yeah.
So personally, me, I will not eat past 7:30, 8, and then I fast all day until I have my lunchtime at work, which is kind of early, but. So I don't actually eat until usually 11-ish.
Right.
So I'm fasting for quite a while. A lot of people do like they fast for 16 hours and they only eat between an 8-hour window. That actually really helps you drop weight quicker.
More quicklier.
So I really try to fast for as long as I can. I've also done a 36-hour fast before, and it worked. I did lose some weight. He will never do that.
I need food.
He likes his food. But yeah. And then you're going to talk about the next piece.
Yeah, talk a little bit about full fat versus low/reduced fat. A lot of people think that just because it says reduced fat that it's better for you. If you actually read labels, which
we do all the time now.
And I feel like everyone else should. It takes like 2 seconds. If you look at low or reduced fat stuff, you'll see that the carbs a little bit less. I have some examples. Carbs are generally a little bit less.
No, the fat's less.
Fat's less, carbs are more. That's what it is. Because they put sugar in it. It's a lot of stuff with, what is that stuff called? The high fructose corn syrup. It's in everything. It's not bad for you. But don't eat a lot of it. So, probably right here, while I talk over this stuff, I'm going to put in pictures of peanut butter. Because, I might just use this. Will this work? If not, we can just edit it. It's not zooming in. So, Skippy, reduced fat, 25% less fat peanut butter. Sweet, awesome, it's peanut butter. But, if you look, it's fine. Thanks, though. 2 tablespoons is going to be the serving size for both of these. This is our big boy. This is actually regular Skippy. I'm glad we got both of them so you can't but they're different brands. Shut up. Okay. So if you look at the 2 of them, 2 tablespoons in both. This one, which is the reduced fat, has 180 calories. The regular fat has 190. Now, the fat numbers are obviously a little bit lower here. Total fat's a little bit lower. Saturated fat's a little bit lower. All sorts of boring stuff. The big one you want to look at is total carbs, especially for this diet, because in 2 tablespoons of this, which is reduced fat, there's 14 total carbs, which is a lot.
That's a lot. We're only supposed to be eating 20 a day.
Yeah, that's about what I do. It's 20 carbs a day. And 2 tablespoons of this is 14. This boy right here, the regular peanut butter, is 6. It's actually even less than that, because now we're going to talk about net carbs. So with net carbs, you take the total carbs minus the dietary fiber, and that's your net carbs. So here is still 12, but that makes this fella 4 instead of 12.
Right.
And this tastes better.
I think it tastes better too.
Tastes way better. This is for weirdos. You know who I'm talking to.
If they're watching.
They'll watch. But everything else is pretty much same protein, and there's actually a little less sodium in the regular peanut butter as well. So I haven't actually noticed if that's all the way through, if it's reduced fat versus low fat stuff. But this was the quickest example that we could grab. Less salt, less carbs, 10 extra calories.
But kind of like dressings too.
Yeah.
Like ranch, for example. Like on the keto diet, you can have regular ranch. Like I know a lot of people
A good full fat
love ranch. Then there's me, and I'm weird, and I don't like ranch at all. But like the regular full ranch has way less carbs than like your reduced fat, low fat dressing. So we really try to stick to full fat things. Like don't buy like reduced fat cream cheese, because you use a lot of stuff that has cream cheese in it.
Cheese.
Dressing is another one. What's another one we do? Peanut butter. What else?
It's really
That's all I can think of at the
about
moment.
it, yeah.
Off the top of my head. But yes, full fat, everything.
And then like another thing that's not so keto, but it's good information, is full fat dairy. Like we do lazy keto.
Oh yes.
But it's not the laziest. We're still under 20 carbs a day. Like, still pretty on it, but I don't write everything down. Like, I don't mess with either macros. I just do what she tells me to do. Like,
right.
I eat whatever we make because we know, in general, what's going on. But if you feel like drinking milk or yogurt, anything like that, same thing. Get the full fat stuff. 2% milk. The fats don't make you fat. It's the sugars. So when you have the full fat stuff, you feel full with less.
Right. You get full quicker, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing with milk as it would be with peanut butter stuff too.
Right.
Just, moderation. Because I don't think that's definitely not keto friendly. There's a lot of carbs in milk, I think.
Yeah, and yogurt.
And yogurt. So we don't eat yogurt. We don't drink milk. I know someone drinks almond milk. Same person referenced twice in the same video. You know who you are.
But anyways, basically, we just wanted to give you guys a wrap about everything how we started, or how I started, and he kind of just...
I'm in the wagon, she's dragging it along.
Yeah, he kind of just does what I say in that aspect. And it's been working for us, so we're just doing our best, and yeah. So thanks for watching today. If you have any questions, again, ask us. He's going to say to go look it up on Google.
We'll Google it.
We know more than we think. Well, I do. I know more.
I'm just in the wagon.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Take it easy.
Bye.